Ready? Let's get Instagram ready. All right, guys. So, I told you guys we were going to be here for this live video at 2:15. It is 2:15, so everybody should be here by now. This program that I'm referencing is called the Georgia Dream Home Ownership Program. Once everybody get here, I'm going more in depth a little bit about the Georgia Dream Homeship Program. Now, I know a lot of my followers and viewers are not all from Georgia, and trust me, you do not have to just be in the metro Atlanta area. This program does cover all of Georgia. So if you know someone that lives in Georgia, the entire state of Georgia, make sure you're sharing this live video with them. Make sure you're having them join and tune in, because we're going to show you guys how to purchase a home in Georgia with just $1,000 down. So I'm waiting on a few more people to get in here, or a lot more people to get in here. We're going to continue to do these videos until everyone that I know is informed about the Georgia Dream Home Ownership Program and is taking full advantage of it. How many people on right now that actually lives in Georgia? Hey, y'all. Hey. So there are other states that have down payment assistance programs, and I'm going to go into that too as well on this video today. But there are other states that do offer down payment assistance programs. I do know I have one for Texas. I have one for Florida. I have one for the Carolinas, and I have one for Tennessee. So if you live in any of those states as well, I want you guys to kind of tune in as well. But make sure you guys are sharing this live. TikTok, make sure you guys hashtag For You page. Instagram, make sure you guys share it. Have everyone join that actually lives in the state of Georgia that's interested in purchasing a home right now. This video is going to be very informational. Once again, if you don't live in the state of Georgia, there are also down payment assistance programs that is in you guys' area that's going to allow you to still take advantage. But the one that I'm talking about specifically today is the Georgia Dream Home Ownership Program. So the Georgia Dream Home Ownership Program is nothing like the NACA program. I have a lot of people asking, oh, is this NACA? Is this like NACA? Actually, it's not. It's nothing like NACA. The process may be a little similar, but it's nothing like NACA. So the Georgia Dream Home Ownership Program, what it's doing is allowing first-time home buyers, whether low or moderate income families, to actually purchase a home. However, it's not just for first-time home buyers, because a lot of people oftentimes get discouraged. They're like, well, I bought a home already, or I've already purchased before, I've had a mortgage before. That's fine. So it's not only for first-time home buyers if you have not purchased a home within 3 years. So if you haven't purchased a home within 3 years, you still qualify for the program. Now, the nurses, everyone thinks that it's just doctors and nurses. If you work in a hospital facility, you also qualify for this program. My educators, teachers, and it's not just teachers. If you work in the school system in any capacity, then you qualify for the Georgia Dream Home Ownership Program as well. So whether you're a janitor, whether you're a lunch lady, parent liaison, if you have an email that has at the DeKalb County School System, at Gwinnett County School System, whatever the case may be, and you do, like I said, work in the school system in any capacity, then you do qualify for the program as well. And then my first responders or protectors, so firefighters, EMT, police officers, you guys qualify for the Georgia Dream Home Ownership Program. And then if you live with someone with a disability, you do qualify for the Georgia Dream Home Ownership Program. So it is a down payment assistance program. What it does is grant you $12,500 in down payment assistance toward the purchase of a home. The program does require that you pay $1,000 down toward the program, but there are plenty of ways that we can get you the $1,000 that's needed to actually go toward the Georgia Dream program. One of them is the Home Buyers Education course, which is also a requirement for you to get approved for this program. It's a Home Buyers Education course. Once you complete that course, it gives you $1,000 that you can use toward Georgia Dream. And then with my preferred lender, everyone knows Sharina Pate. She is the top five lender, and the top performing lenders for the Georgia Dream Home Ownership Program. So she has what we call Supreme Essentials. And if you complete that course, you get $1,000 down toward closing costs of down payment as well. So with that being said, let's just go for the requirements again. So you do need a 640 credit score, okay? If your credit is not at 640, don't get discouraged, okay? Do not get discouraged. We do offer those credit repair classes or the credit restoration classes that's going to get you guys report structure properly so you can get approved for the Georgia Dream program. So we work directly with the mortgage lenders. We know what they look at. We know how to target data points. We know how to structure the reports properly. We know how to get you what you need to get approved for the Georgia Dream program. If you have student loans, don't let that scare you away either. A lot of my clients have been getting approved with student loans as long as they're not in default, and if so, we can get a letter from them stating, another cause. I'll get into that later on in the video. And then bankruptcy. If you file bankruptcy, you cannot purchase for 2 years. Okay, so a lot of people are like, well, I just filed bankruptcy. Okay, so you have to wait 2 years after the bankruptcy is discharged. Let me say that. Not after you file. Once the bankruptcy is discharged, you have to wait 2 years to purchase as well. You're also going to need 2 years W-2s. A lot of my clients as well, some of them are like vets, or they on like Social Security, disability, fixed income, so they don't pay taxes. They don't do their taxes. We just have to get a letter from the IRS, a transcript stating that you don't owe the IRS. So there's ways around that as well. But if you actually if you work in a job or you're a business owner, self-employed, 1099, whatever the case may be, we do need those 2 years tax returns. And then you got to complete the home buyers education course. Once you complete the home buyers education course, they give you the $1,000 that you need down toward Georgia Dream. So I have clients going to the tables $300, $457. I've really have not had one that was more than $500, and I'll give you how we're able to do that as well. I see the questions. I'm going to get to them. I'm just trying to give you guys a little bit, waiting on everybody else to get in here. 2:15 was the time. I waited to about 2:20 to start giving information, so I need you guys in here. And remember, share this live. You may not live in the state of Georgia. However, if you know someone that lives in the state of Georgia, make sure you're sharing this live video with them. It's an opportunity for our low to moderate income families or households to be able to purchase a home. A lot of you guys are renting, paying a lot of money in rent, and you guys can actually own. So I'm trying to give you guys the keys on that. I was going to go through the HUD program to take the workshop. Should I take Sharina's course instead? Yes, and we also have the link for the home buyers education course that is compatible with Georgia Dream program. I can send you that as well. So make sure you just send me a DM so I can get you that information. All right. Okay. So again, you must meet the minimum mortgage requirement. So though it's a down payment assistance program, it is a grant. You don't have to pay it back, but one of the requirements is you do have to live in that home for 8 years. Okay, so I want to make sure that everybody is being completely transparent with you all, so you guys can understand the process of getting approved for Georgia Dream. So you will have to live in that home or reside in that home for 8 years, and it must be your primary residence. So even if you're looking to move or transition here, excuse me, guys. If you're looking to transition here, then you can still take advantage of the Georgia Dream program. However, this must be your primary residence once you actually get approved for Georgia Dream. I don't know if they're going to come knock on your door and see if you're still living there. I don't know. I don't know how they keep track of that, but I do know that you do have to be in a home 8 years before you can sell, or you will have to pay the $12,500 back. So yeah, 640 credit score. Now I do have another down payment assistance program called Pathway 100 for anyone who's not at a 640 that doesn't want to take advantage of the credit repair. The credit score is 580. However, the interest rates are really high. Get this computer back on. The interest rates are really, really high. And they offer down payment assistance. They might not offer as much as Georgia Dream. But I do know Pathway 100 is something that you can take advantage of with having a 580 credit score. Remember, the rates are way higher. Georgia Dream was 5.875. It is 6%, which is still a really great rate. We do also have 100% financing for some other, the other lenders that I do have. So they give you 100% financing. And they give you like $20,000 in closing costs and incentives. That's the way that we're bypassing you having to pay so much at closing. So the market is kind of in the middle right now. There's plenty of inventory. Plenty of clients are buying. A lot of people are selling. So the market is kind of nice right now. But the time is now. You don't want to wait until that home that you've been looking at for 2 years to go for the price of it to go down. It's only going to increase. Okay, so keep that in mind. The time to buy is now. So it's a few things that you guys have to keep in mind. You cannot purchase a home with bad credit. I mean, it's just something that you cannot do. I mean, it's ways around, they got no doc loans. They have, hard money lenders. It's a lot of things that you can do to bypass that. But in order for you to get a home at a really great rate, then you need to make sure your credit is up to par. So take advantage of the Credit Repair Mastery Program, guys. It is effective. And a lot of people ask, well, how long is it going to take? How long is it going to take?